evening. Here we go. Elvis eats eggs every evening. Don't you like that one a lot better?
No.
Here's another word.
Okay, yes.
Allusion.
Okay.
It's hinting towards somebody.
What?
Allusion.
Oh, allusion. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to put myself out there because I know from experience, help me spell Allusion.
Correct.
Okay, I know when I put myself out there that you'll remember that. And I'm okay with being the scapegoat if it'll help you remember. Allusion. So, a couple of weeks ago, we had a friendly little race in the classroom with this class. And in the video, you saw me looking like, I don't even know what. Somebody, I can't run, okay? I had foot surgery, and after that, I can't run. But it's okay. It's okay. I can still walk. Allusion is when you refer to something that everybody should be familiar with.
Miss James was running like Usain Bolt.
Yeah, I was not running like Usain Bolt. I wish. That's my nephew. Allusion is when you refer to... You just made allusion. You took the lesson from me. Yes. Who is Usain Bolt?
The fastest person in the
The
world.
fastest runner in the world. But someone else said, they looked at me run. They was like, run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. What is that allusion to?
Forrest.
Forrest who?
No.
Forrest Gump from the movie Forrest Gump. Because he was just running. He's trying to get somewhere, wasn't he? Because he said life's like a box of chocolates, did he not?
Yes.
Did I just make an illusion?
Yes.
I did.
Well, actually, his mom said life is like a
Oh, his mom said that. Okay, good job. What's another word for up here?
Hyperbole.
Oh, yes. How many people actually used to say it wrong?
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole. But we know for a fact that it's what? Hyperbole. Hyperbole. And hyperbole is a what? Total what? Exaggeration. And I'm going to put myself out there so you can remember. My dad used to tell me that I was going to have feet.
Don't break your toes.
No free pig.
What's that smell?
No free pig.
My dad used to tell me that I was gonna have feet as big as boats, and I was looking for my feet to turn into a boat eventually. Until my grandmother told me, she's like, he's just exaggerating. And I was 8, and I'm like, what is exaggeration? She's like, he just means your feet are gonna be larger than your classmates, and it ended up not being so. But my dad had me believing that. So I always think about that hyperbole because for someone who doesn't speak English and English is their second language, sometimes hyperboles and idioms really confuse them, right?
Sarcasm does too.
Yes, it does. Most definitely. Okay, another word. Another word off the board. Another word. Someone else, another word. We have another word that we can add?
Implied metaphor.
Huh?
Implied metaphor.
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a hard one for me. Implied. So give me the example that they have on there. Implied metaphor. I love that you brought that one up.
We also need extended metaphor.
Well, we did extended while you stepped out. You stepped out. We were doing extended. Implied metaphor. Someone help me out on this one because this is a hard one for me to explain. Implied metaphor.
It's kind of like sarcasm.
It is like sarcasm. It is. It's like you want to say that something's like that, but you actually don't say it. It's sarcastic.
Can I Google how to explain it?
Did we do sonnet?
Yes, we did do sonnet. 14 lines. You were out for a while. Yes, you can. Okay. Another one. Do we need anyone else? Anything else we can add to this wall up here? Anything else?
Some metaphor that compares two things that are not alike without actually mentioning one of those things. So you're implying the metaphor but without saying.
We still need an example of that.
Symbolism.
Yeah,
For
basically.
example, a woman barked a
Conflict.
warning at her child. Barked a warning at her child.
Conflict.
Oh.
That implies the metaphor
Conflict.
compares the woman to the dog without actually comparing her to the dog.
Conflict.
Oh, yeah. Good job. Okay. I didn't know what you kept saying. Conflict. Okay, so we got implied metaphor. That took a whole group effort. Thank you guys for. Yes. Yes. Conflict. CONFLICT. There are 4 types of conflict. What's the first one? Is it man versus who?
Man versus man.
Man versus nature.
Nature. Man versus
Technology.
civil.
Who is
Civil.
society?
Civil society, yeah.
Man versus technology.
Civil is like civil engineering is like.
Okay, okay. And what's the?
Technology.
Huh? I have tech.
Okay.
Man versus nature, man versus society, and it's one more.
One more.
Oh,
Self.
Self is
Nature-
Oh
man.
yeah, self. It's self.
Self is man.
Oh.
No, man is another person.
Yeah,
It's
man.
self.
Yeah.
Self.
Man versus other person. Man versus
society
self.
versus nature.
We did that.
Oh,
Where did that one from?
Yes, we have. So, man versus man versus nature, man versus society, man versus technology, and man versus self. Those are different type of conflicts. Speaking of conflict, what is the definition of conflict?
The issue.
Man versus man.
The problem that the story is. Now, let's diagram the story. I love diagramming the story, and I'm gonna see if you know how to.
Don't put two circles.
Oh my God. what'd
Don't
you
put
do
two
that?
circles?
Sarcasm.
No, is that with the circle?
Just look
No,
at
no,
it.
that's with this.
Hit 20.
Oh, that okay. We'll do that next too. Okay, good job. What's this one? What's the highest point in the story? Called a what?
Climax.
Climax. And so before you get there, the story starts out, and you do what? What's this one called?
Rising action.
No, it's exposition.
Then rising action.
Then rising action. Very good. Then rising.
Falling action.
We have the climax, and then
That's why all the
Falling
things
action.
happening. That's why everything's cooling down.
yes, and then it comes to a.
I forgot it. Hold on. Don't say
Where it comes to a resolution.
That's what I said.
Okay, here we go. You understand? This is the plot diagram. You good with that one?
Yeah.
Okay, he gave me another idea of one more with the two circles. I like that, and I don't have my perfect circle up here, so bear with me, but I think it's pretty good. What is this doing? This is doing what?
A Venn diagram?
It is a Venn diagram. That's what we call it.
It's the two things other than.
They're right here, or this would be the what?
How they're similar.
The color wheel.
Non-color wheel. This is compare and contrast. So if we put right here, we would say how they're the same, and here we would tell how they are contrast. And contrast, right?
See, I thought.
No, I can spell contrast wrong.
CON.
TRAST. Did I erase it and write it back the same way I had it?
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
Okay, contrast. Here's a really simple one. Compare middle school to intermediate school. They both are schools, right? And they both have teachers, correct? And your
Supplies.
and supplies. And the middle. This is an intermediate
Smaller
school.
school.
The intermediate school is smaller. This school is larger, and it's what?
Students are
2 stories, right?
And smart.
Oh, you get smarter here. The intermediate school is near a lot
It's
of.
older. It's older.
It is older. It's older, and it's near a lot of buildings and businesses. It's in a business
Fireplace.
district. Yes,
Fireplace.
and we're in a residential area here. You see, compare and contrast, how they're the same and how they're